Welcome to First Person Defender, where good guy role players come face to face with unknown attackers in real-world scenarios.
Call the police.
Stop right here.
And
Stop right
fight
here.
their way out.
Get down on the ground!
You're about to set my daughter on fire. There's no way I was gonna let that happen.
Get away from her! Get away from her now!
You got me in the shoulder, right through center mass of what I was giving you.
This force-on-force training uses Simunitions, a non-lethal alternative to live ammunition, backed up with live fire training on the range. From home invasions,
Get out of my house!
active killers, and multiple attackers.
Speed kills. Sometimes it's fast speed, sometimes it's slow speed.
Each episode of First Person Defender features a situation straight out of real life.
Get in the damn car!
This could happen to anyone.
This is First Person Defender. In this episode of First Person Defender, Deputy Jordan Ellis faces a challenge pulled from the headlines and learns to check his surroundings. Based loosely on the shooting in Nevada, where a couple killed police officers, then entered a store to kill as many as possible, a good guy with a carry permit engaged the man, but didn't see his female accomplice, who shot and killed the Good Samaritan. By the time he's done here, Jordan will learn a valuable lesson.
My name's Jordan Ellis. I'm from West Monroe, Louisiana. I work for the Ouachita Parish Sheriff's Office as a deputy at the Correctional Center. I just graduated Patrol Academy in June. I've also had training in the form of carbine class with Haley Strategic, as well as NRA basic pistol. I got started shooting at 4 years old, shooting .22s. I started out shooting handguns around 18 years old, decided to get into a little bit of competition, and when I got old enough to legally carry a firearm, I started venturing into more of the self-defense side of it.
Jordan's got a lot of background. He's got law enforcement background already. He's got shooting and competitive shooting background. He reminds me a lot of myself as a young man, and he's gonna be fun to have in this scenario. So Jordan, what we've got here is a scenario. It's probably something that you've already seen. This is a convenience store. You're gonna be coming in here to get whatever it is you get, whether it's a cup of coffee, a jug of milk, whatever it is, but you're gonna react to whatever stimulus is, produced for you. As soon as we get them in the store, we've got people milling around, mingling. I'm gonna get to a place where I can get my pistol out kind of quiet and not have him see me moving. And then I'm gonna call for a stick up. And the surprise is, for him, I'm not the only bad guy.
I'm just trying to play it as realistic as I can and try to learn something new.
In this convenience store scenario, there's a clerk and several customers. Not all the customers, though, are there to buy something.
Almost 20 years ago, when I first started in law enforcement, I went through this exact same scenario. I thought I was going to win the day. I went right for my gun without checking anything else around me, and I got shot in the back with all 6 chambers of a revolver, and I can tell you I've never forgotten that. I think that if Jordan does things the way I did it, he'll never forget it either.
The crew is set up. Camera operators and other crew in yellow shirts are considered to be invisible.
You see the game last night?
Yeah, man, I saw it.
Salt. Salt for the teeth.
Give me a punch.
Nobody move. Nobody move.
I had my head up looking around. I noticed the bad guy pull out his gun and start demanding for money. This was a stick up.
Get the stuff out. Out of the cash. I want the money out of the cash first. Get the money. Drop the weapon. Give me the money.
With your handgun and the training to back it up, a laser gives you the ultimate advantage. This is Condition Crimson, and in Condition Crimson, we stand. Learn more at conditioncrimson.com.
Innovation and forward thinking often lead to greatness. And when you believe in what you make, the comfort, quality, and reliability of Crossbreed become a part of you. Carry concealed, carry comfortably, carry the cross.
For more than 100 years, the Model 1911 has been by our side through it all. And proudly, It's once again a Remington, America's favorite pistol design by America's most trusted gun maker.
First Person Defender is brought to you by Nosler, Smith & Wesson, Simunition, and Trigicon. Deputy Jordan Ellis has entered a convenience store in this scenario. What he doesn't know is that there's more than one bad guy involved in the robbery that's about to happen.
Nobody move. Get the stuff out. Out of the cash. I want the money out of the cash register. Get the money. Drop the weapon. Give me the money. Index.
So what happened?
I came in, I was getting a poncho since we're getting a rainstorm this evening. I saw you draw a weapon, holding the clerk up, gave you a command to drop the weapon.
And I thought I saw somebody moving, but I couldn't tell what was going on. Next thing you know, I was getting shot up.
Yeah, I got shot 4 or 5 times right in the rib cage.
Yeah, where'd you get it? Oh, yeah, turn around once.
Yeah.
Holy moly, but not before I got shot several times, head, side, arm. Wow, look at all those good hits you got on me. What didn't you do before you drew on me?
I didn't scan to see the other people inside the room.
Didn't check your 6, didn't check your area of operation. Didn't look for a possible accomplice.
When I walked in, there was a lady with a purse just looking at the shelves. And I didn't identify her as a threat, and I let her get behind me.
There's a saying that wolves travel in packs. It's not uncommon for there to be an outlier, someone pretending to be a customer who is covering the primary criminal. This is why trainers stress checking your surroundings and not getting tunnel vision. Note the backup bad guy in the corner. Jordan never saw her.
He did a really good job of doing it wrong because, I mean, everybody else in the store is gonna have their head up, they're gonna be looking around, looking for exits, looking for places to hide, looking for other bad guys. They're all looking for the same thing you're looking for. So when he did that and he got the gun out and his shoulders were up like this, you know, and in that standard, you know, tacti-cool kind of position, I mean, that's target number 1 for me. As an experienced bad guy, I would have smoked him right there. All right, Jordan, before we do any live fire, what we're gonna do is we're gonna work right here. We're gonna use this range garbage cart as one of those shelves that you're standing at in the Quickie Mart, and it's got all its stuff on it. And we're gonna use this back barricade support as just a back wall. Now the whole idea is for this target downrange, not to see any of my upper body moving as I get this gun out. All of a sudden this target yells, hey, this is a stick up. Well, I don't want to go right to guns. I don't want to do motions, because when shoulders and elbows start moving, those are cues. So your draw is not going to be quite the draw you want it to be. It's more going to be removing the gun from your pants, from the holster. So what I'm going to do is, as he calls stick up, I'm going to start looking around, because everybody's going to look around. They're going to go, oh my God, I can't believe this. Now, if there's nobody behind me, I may stay right here and perform this draw. But if there's somebody behind me, there's nothing wrong with me backing up, say you're that other person, and getting right to this position. Now I've got my back against a wall. I'm relatively safe for about 270 degrees. And what I can do is, I don't want that target downrange to know that I just took a gun out of my waistband. And on the command of threat, boom, I come up, I engage, breathe, scan, look for other problems, other threats, probably hold my position until I'm satisfied that the threat is neutralized. So, all right, so all of a sudden the guy comes in, he says, this is a stick up. What are you gonna do? Look at you, going right to the gun instead of checking your 6. Check 360 degrees. There could be people standing behind you. This time, let's just work our way back to the wall as you're thinking about, can I get my gun out and maybe safely neutralize this threat? All right, again, ready? This is a stick up. You're dipping your body, you're moving your shoulders, you had the gun like this, you look like you're ready to shoot somebody. The whole idea is to keep everything from your pecs down, where the movement is, everything from your pecs up. It needs to look totally normal. This time what I want you to do is, I want you to work on the draw while you're creating your distance, because nobody's behind you. You're just trying to make sure your 6 is checked. Quick check, nothing's there, start working back, your head's up, scanning, thinking, man, what's gonna happen next? This is stick up. Uh-oh, gotta start checking what's going on, working that gun out. Don't let anybody see your shoulders moving. Pop that gun up without those shoulders moving. Looking left, looking right, getting a good grip on it. Threat! Good. Decock and holster. So what do you think about that technique?
I like it a lot. It's a lot more discreet drawing the weapon. Draw a lot less attention to yourself in that situation.
Coming up on First Person Defender, Jordan gets a second chance.
Nosler Defense Ammunition is loaded up front with the bonded performance line of bonded core defense bullets. Professionals trust their next move to Nosler Defense.
The Ruger LC380 is the perfect pairing of the award-winning LC9 pistol and the popular 380 auto cartridge. It features a dovetailed high-visibility 3-dot sight system, 7-round magazine, and finger grip extension floor plate. The Ruger LC380, another rugged, reliable firearm from Ruger.
When the bond between hand and gun feels as true as a perfectly placed shot, it's not by accident, it's by design. M&P, advanced by design.
First Person Defender is brought to you by Crimson Trace, Remington, Blackhawk, and Ruger. For the second scenario, we changed up the setup a bit and changed the location of the role players to keep Jordan from looking for attackers in the same places.
Everybody on the ground! Nobody move! Give me the money. Give me the money. Everybody, nobody move. Nobody move. Get your wallets out. This is the robbery. Give me your money. Give me your money! Now! Come here! Drop your weapon! Right! Index.
Holy mackerel, that was different.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Well, I knew that with the way he was oriented towards me, he would definitely see me if I even started moving any of my shirts. So I was looking towards my back and saw that I could have a little bit of a, I guess you could say concealment. I wouldn't call this cover. And I figured it'd be a lot harder for him to see me if I was behind here.
I figured that's what you were doing back there. I was actually the cover operator this time. And I thought about shooting at you because as soon as you shot Ryan, I brought the gun out.
I saw you bring the gun out and I was out of ammo. I said, I'm about to get smoked.
And I thought, I'm getting out of here. So I just ran, left my partner laying there. I liked what you did. I liked how you didn't just act.
Yeah.
That's what's important. You didn't just act. Heads up scanning, head on a swivel. Well, the fact is, you have every right to shoot this guy in the back. He's got means, opportunity. You're pretty sure on his intent because he's waving a gun in people's faces and you can't play with people's lives. You did a really good job on that.
Thank you. The value of force-on-force training is huge. A lot of courses are just strictly weapons manipulation, but I think you also need to seek out courses that you can train in your tactics and put yourself in a realistic scenario to use those skills that you have on the weapon. I had a ton of fun. I wish I could train on it more often. So,
Jordan did a great job today. He was a stellar performer from his first scenario to his second scenario. In the first one, he got shot. He didn't really do a lot wrong. He just didn't have all the pieces of the puzzle. In the second scenario, he had a few more pieces of the puzzle. Did a much better job, didn't get shot. It was a pleasure to work with.